In case you haven't heard, Bryan Johnson's stomach is apparently eating itself. So what does this have to do with Feng Shui? This is a classic example of when bad Feng Shui happened to rich people, because with his caliber of resources, he optimized himself to an autoimmune disease. And can we explain that with Feng Shui? Remember that time I told you that good and bad both exist at the same time? So if a Feng Shui is not adjusted correctly, technically you could be rich, but you can still be sick as hell. Who else do we know have these patterns? He's been optimizing to known human metrics in the Western medicine, and by hitting those metrics, he's deeming it as reverse aging. But what he is not looking at is the unknown environmental aspect of Feng Shui and how these energetic fields could impact his body. This is a reverse analysis. I don't know anything, okay? I'm just reversely predicting what's going on. If a person live in a certain house and that person have their furniture and things placed in the blue marked area, what would potentially happen to the person inside? This is probably, in my opinion, a 50% Feng Shui house. If he has furnitures or spend time in the blue marked areas, these are some of the following symptoms he will experience in this house. Definitely depression in the form of isolation. Also, he have anxiety as well, like stomach issues. This house definitely have a lot of stomach issues, gallbladder, liver issues, kidney issues. That is probably the cause of this particular thing. He probably feels hand and feet problem, strength issues with his hand and feet. These are combination symptoms of executions. But I want you to focus on one part. Remember that time I said every 4 walls create one prosperity pocket? But look at this master bedroom. I have blue, which is the no-go zone, on all 4 walls, which means that there is a genetic defect in this room, but it's a lot more complicated than a normal house because it has all these air channels everywhere. And the worst parts of the blue zones are on the sides of the room. The top and bottom is slightly better, but not perfect until you manipulate it correctly to improve its genetics. So it's like if this happened, then this happened, to improve the actual genetics. Because all those things I mentioned about the health issues in this house doesn't pertain to just Bryan Johnson. It's anyone who live in this house with this execution will have this repeated pattern the longer they live here. People don't consider Feng Shui as an issue unless they start to have unexplainable illnesses that cannot be explained with modern medicine. We are only optimizing our health to known metrics. We're leaving out the possibility of imbalances or overtaxing our organs to miscommunicate and create rare diseases that are never seen before. And I think the real truth about longevity is not operating our bodies like a robot, but listen to what it's telling you and be dynamic about the unknown part that's not yet explored. Until my next one.